This is going to be a one-day project where you can get some scrap wood, throw it together, make it look nice, and solve the problem about all the water getting all over your tables. Let's go ahead, get some scrap wood, and get started. I'm going to rip some pieces down to 3 inches, and then one section I'm going to rip down to 5 inches. The 3-inch piece will be the part where the cup sits, and the 5-inch piece will be where all the other pieces sit down on top to keep them all together. And here they are, the finished coasters. So I think they turned out pretty good. I really like the look of them with the darker outside and the lighter inside. If I did it again, I would definitely choose not to use the plywood just because it tore a little bit whenever I was trying to get everything nice and even. Other than that, I really like the look of them. The plywood darkened up and the outside just really popped with the lacquer that I sprayed on there. This was a really super easy project after I got the 1/4-inch strips cut on the table saw and then cut them down to the proper lengths for the 2 different sides. It was really easy just to do the glue up, hit it with some sandpaper, a hand plane to trim down the edges, and it worked really fine. Now, one of the things I did not film is that I tried a couple different techniques to trim down the edges. Now, whenever I had started, I used 1/2-inch plywood and 3/4-inch hardwood, and that left a little bit left over that I had to get down. At first I tried to use the router table using a flush trim bit, and there was just too much extra material to really take off, and it wasn't really working out well, so I stopped that immediately because I felt it was a little bit too unsafe. Next up, I simply took a hand plane and was trying to use a hand plane and go around the edges, and that is pretty much where I started nicking off some of the plywood. So that led to that problem, and I stopped it that way. Next, I had thought about using the bandsaw and using like a push block behind it and pushing it through to trim off the excess. But once again, I didn't think that was really that safe of a way to do it, so I didn't do that either. Now there is one piece that I did not add on yet because I was unsure of how it would look. The coasters are coasters, you can throw them on the table and they can stay out. But if you want to keep them together, you can use some kind of dish to keep them all together. And that is where we come to this little piece right here. I had originally started doing this and I was going to put them in here and then put 4 little pegs in to kind of keep them all squared up. But I wasn't sure exactly how this looked and if it was even worth it. I did put it together, so all I would need to do is pretty much trim up the sides, add the posts to keep them all together, and this would be pretty much finished as well. But I'm not sure how that looks. So, thank you guys for watching and enjoying this quick little video. If you guys would like to leave me a comment about that tray, let me know if I should finish it and put the posts in there so I can have them and keep them all together, or if I should just be like, hey, they're coasters, they're going to be left out on the table, forget about the tray, it's a waste of time, use it for something else. So, leave a comment. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Share it. Give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time.